Are you feeling like things are just not moving and you have moved on, but you are at a point where you feel stuck? Then just know you are at stagnant spiritual traffic. And I guess that is what is happening to some of us, and most of us probably. But what you don't know is that if you start feeling anxious about things not moving, then you're going to get more of that. So welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. And let's dive in without further ado. So stagnant spiritual traffic can refer to a period of stagnation or lack of progress in one's spiritual life. And it suggests a state where there is little movement or growth in one's spiritual journey, similar to traffic that is stuck in place. And this could manifest in several ways, such as, for example, lack of personal growth, feeling as though you're stuck in the same place spiritually, unable to move forward in your faith or practice. And it could be routine without depth, engaging in spiritual practices, prayer, meditation, rituals, but feeling that they lack meaning or are done out of habit rather than a genuine connection or transformation. Or it could also be some kind of a disconnection from purpose, a sense of disconnection from your spiritual beliefs, or a lack of clarity on your spiritual path. Emotional, at the same time, you could be having emotional or mental block. Sometimes external or internal factors, stress, doubt, negativity, and etc. prevent one from experiencing deep spiritual fulfillment or connection. And you could also probably be having a perceived absence of divine intervention or guidance. This could manifest as feeling spiritually alone, or as if the divine is distant or not responding. So probably there's somebody who is feeling this way. They're feeling stuck, as if they are not advancing in any way in their spirituality. So in order to be able to get through to this, there are ways to address stagnant spiritual traffic. What you can do is you reflect on your practices. Take time to reflect on whether your spiritual practices still align with your beliefs, or if they've become mechanical. Are you doing everything as if you're like a robot? Or do you feel like you're being like a zombie, just doing things automatically? You could try changing your routine, introduce new practices, whether that means trying a different meditation technique, reading spiritual literature, or attending different spiritual gatherings. This could help you out in coming out of that stagnation. You could also seek a guidance. Sometimes speaking with a mentor, teacher, or community can help break the stagnation. And you could also let go of expectations. Try not to have expectations. Sometimes spiritual growth doesn't happen in a straight line. Being patient and letting go of the need to constantly progress can actually help bring back a sense of the flow of spirituality. So in order to overcome stagnant spiritual traffic and reignite growth in your spiritual journey, try practicing mindful reflection. we always speak of this. Do journaling. Take time to reflect on your spiritual life through journaling. Write about your feelings. Write about your doubts, desires, and any disconnect you may be experiencing. This can help you uncover underlying thoughts or patterns that may be contributing to stagnation. And maybe you could use questions to reflect on. For example, you could say, when did you last feel deeply connected to your spiritual practices or beliefs? What was different at that time? You could ask yourself, what is your current relationship with your spiritual community or rituals? Do you feel inspired by them, or are they just a habit? And the other thing which you can do in order to reignite the growth in your spiritual journey is renew your spiritual practices. You need to change the routine. Sometimes spiritual stagnation arises from doing the same thing over and over. Mix it up. If you've been meditating in the same way, try a different technique this time. Example, guided meditation, breath work, chanting, affirmations. You could try having a variety of your environment. Go somewhere new for your spiritual practices. This could be a different room in your home, a nature spot, or a new spiritual space like a temple or whatever religious building it could be which you like to go to. A fresh environment can help stimulate new insights or feelings. And you could explore new spiritual texts, read new spiritual literature or sacred texts that might offer new perspectives. This can reignite curiosity and deepen your understanding. And on top of that, you can add creativity. Consider using creative forms of spiritual expression such as art, music, or dance. I don't know. Most of the time I do it when I'm alone, when I'm doing creativity, as a way to connect with the divine in a new way. So the other thing which you can do to refresh your spirituality is engage in service or giving. Acts of compassion. Sometimes spiritual growth happens most powerfully when we step outside of ourselves. When you volunteer to help others or engage in acts of kindness, you can break through stagnation. It reminds you that your spiritual journey is connected to others. You could have service in silence. If possible, try doing selfless acts without expectation or recognition. This can deepen your spiritual connection and bring more peace. And the other thing which you can do is practice gratitude. You can practice gratitude through journaling. Write down things you are grateful for each day. This simple practice can shift your focus away from stagnation and toward a more positive, open state. And you could practice gratitude as well through prayer. If you follow a faith tradition, spend time thanking the divine for what you already have. Sometimes stagnation arises from a feeling of wanting more, but gratitude can help shift your perspective to appreciation and abundance. And the other thing which you can do in order to refresh your spirituality is you disconnect from digital distractions, digital detox. And disconnect from social media, news, and even distracting apps for a period. Spend that time in silence, solitude, or engaging with nature. Actually, spending time in nature is much better for everyone because that's where you get first-hand ignition in spiritualism. Because all the spiritual world mostly is connected easily through nature. And digital clutter can block spiritual connection and clarity. Silent retreats or days, probably, if possible, spend a day or weekend in silence or in a retreat setting. This can help you reconnect with your inner self and reawaken a deeper sense of spirituality. You could revisit your purpose or intention, set a clear spiritual intention, and reaffirm why you are on your spiritual path. What do you seek to achieve or experience spiritually? Setting a fresh intention, whether it's a peace, clarity, or deeper connection, can help break through stagnation. You could have a vision board or goal setting. This is very important because anyone who is going to without having any kind of a goal is like driving a bicycle without any kind of a direction, and will just fall. Create a vision board or write down spiritual goals. These goals might be as simple as wanting to feel more connected to your higher self or cultivating a deeper sense of inner peace. And you could engage with a spiritual community, find a new community or group. Sometimes the people around us can offer new insights or support that help rejuvenate our spiritual journey. Look for a group where you feel aligned, whether online or in person, and actively participate. Have a mentorship or spiritual direction. Find someone you respect spiritually and ask for guidance. A mentor or spiritual director can help you navigate your way out of stagnation by offering new perspectives or exercises. And you could do meditation and contemplation, guided meditation. If you're struggling to meditate on your own, use guided meditation or attend group meditation sessions. You can find many of these online. There are also apps and videos available that guide you through visualization, mindfulness, or deep relaxation practices. You could try silent contemplation. Spend time in silence, focusing on your breath or contemplating a question or idea deeply. Sometimes just giving yourself space to be still can uncover insights that break the cycle of stagnation. And you could embrace patience and self-compassion, non-attachment. Sometimes spiritual stagnation is a result of attachment to certain outcomes or expectations of how your journey should look. Let go of the need to always be progressing or achieving spiritual milestones. Trust that the process itself is meaningful, even if you can't see immediate results. Self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Acknowledge the feelings of stagnation without judgment. Understand that periods of spiritual dryness or stagnation are natural parts of the spiritual journey, and they often precede growth and breakthroughs. You could seek nature's wisdom. Spend time in nature. Nature has a powerful way of bringing clarity and reawakening spiritual insights. Whether it's a walk in the forest, by the ocean, or sitting quietly in a garden, being in nature can help you reconnect with a sense of awe and peace. You could do earthing. Try going barefoot on grass, sand, or dirt. This physical connection with the earth can have grounding and calming effects, helping to break through mental or spiritual stagnation. So stagnant spiritual traffic is a signal that it might be time for a change in your approach. Be patient with yourself. Try new practices, explore new perspectives, and embrace silence or service. By doing so, you can rediscover a deeper connection with your spiritual path and overcome the feeling of being stuck. And I hope that helps somebody, because it's hard feeling stuck and stagnant in your spiritual journey. So till next time, with much love, have a great day and God bless.